Good morning, students. Today we will study the chapter 9 of English literature, The Banquet. A banquet was going on in a palace to which a poor man had also come. He was in drugs but was admitted to the banquet out of courtesy. So, as we can see the picture which is given above, that there is a banquet going on. So, what is a banquet? Banquet is a hall where dinner parties are organized. And here we can see a man who is wearing a rug, and he also looked a poor man, and he is admitted or allowed to the banquet hall out of courtesy. But he was asked to sit at the end. By the time the platters arrived at his seat, there was no food left on them. The poor man thought of an idea. He went away and came back dressed in a suit that he had borrowed from a washerman. So, because he was not being served food in the banquet, he thought of an idea, and he went back and came back while wearing a suit which he borrowed from a washerman. So, this time things turned out to be a little different. He got a warm welcome and was offered food first. He was also asked to sit at the head of the table. So, when he came back wearing a nice while wearing a nice suit, he was served the delicious food. He said, "Such a delicious food is being served." He rubbed one spoonful on his clothes each time he had a bite. So, the poor man, while eating his food, he first rubbed it on his clothes. Then he takes a bite. So, students, as we can see in the picture, that the poor man is rubbing the food on his clothes. A person was standing beside him. He asked, "Why are you doing it, sir?" The poor man replied with a chuckle, "Pardon me if my robe looks dirty." It was these clothes that brought me all this food. It was fair if I fed them first. So, students, the person standing next to him, next to the poor man, asked him, "Why are you doing it, sir?" So, with that, the poor man replied with a chuckle or a quiet smile, said, "If my robe looks dirty, these beautiful suit brought me all this food. So I will feed my cloth first, then I will eat it. So students, this was the story of the banquet. Now we will discuss some of the new words. Banquet, an elaborate and formal evening meal for many people. Admitted, accepted as wild. Chuckle, a quiet or suppressed laugh. Delicious, highly present to the taste. Pardon, if someone who has been found guilty. Spoonful, as much as can be contained in a spoon. So, students, this was our chapter 7, the banquet. I hope you have understood the chapter. If you have any queries regarding the chapter, please feel free to ask. So, thank